Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Keisha, baby, and I'm back with another video. We're gonna wrap up this interview with Kevin, aka Peanut Head Man, aka Kevonda, talking about Wendy on 99 Jams in Miami. We got some more information. He gives an update on his son. He gives an update on him and Wendy, and then gives an update on his fight to try to get her money because clearly side piece Sally ain't helping him bring in nothing. All right, if you got time for the tea, come holler at me. Make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and share it. All right, see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, it's Keisha, baby, and if you got time for the tea, come holler at me. See you in a bit. Hey everybody, it's Keisha, baby, and if you got time for the tea, come holler at me. See you in a bit.
You know, a lot of people kind of giving Kelvin Hunter Jr. negative comments. I don't really like that. I'm a mom. I have a 17-year-old who is about to be 18, about to go to college, so I'm a little bit more soft when it comes to that. And, you know, Kelvin is 22, however, he's still a college student. And I'm going to tell you right now, my son, who has a 3.8 and some change GPA, wants to, you know, go to undergrad in biology, and he wants to go to medical school. So I guess y'all can talk about me, because as long as he's in school, I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to take care of him during undergrad. And if he decides to go to medical school, I'm going to make sure that a lot of his things are taken care of in medical school as well, because I want him to be a productive citizen. School is very hard, especially when you are doing multi-level higher education, and we need to support our children who are doing positive things. So, you know, that's my stance. It is what it is. Okay. So Kevin clarified that the $2 million apartment that Kelvin was living in, that was actually supposed to be shared with Wendy and her son. So I don't know if you all remember, but she did spend some time in Florida to be closer to her brother and her son when she was dealing with her health issues. So she bought that apartment close to Kelvin, close to his school. She planned on staying there, but it just didn't happen. And let me say, bought may not be the correct terminology. She didn't officially buy it, but that was the plan. She was paying HOA fees, big deposit. She put a big deposit down. So that was supposed to be like something shared between Wendy and her son. You know, when you got money, like, why not? Kevin Hunter says that Kelvin had left that apartment months before the news came out that he was evicted. He's back on campus, and his dad did say that this is a good thing for him to kind of be, you know, made a kid. Yeah, go stay on campus. Like, you know, unfortunate things happen all the time. Parents get sick, people lose jobs. You got to learn how to adjust, because you don't know what the world's going to throw at you. So, you know, Dad said he's glad that this happened to kind of make sure that he remains level, and it looks like he is adjusting to his new normal very well. So big ups to Kelvin Jr. Kevin states that he was the executive producer, the executive producer of the show, and he was the one who made sure that the show ran correctly. He basically stated there were plenty of nights when, you know, Wendy was done, but he still wasn't done because he worked, you know, he worked so hard. He said that even though Wendy was terribly upset during the separation and during the time they were getting divorced, that, well, okay, he said that once, I guess, they were separated and shit was about to hit the fan and she's filing for divorce, that they kept Wendy and Kevin Hunter so separated with so many people in between them. He said he didn't really get an opportunity to talk to Wendy and basically explain the benefits of them continuing to work together, even though the marriage was, you know, destined to end in divorce. So he says, you know, he did get one opportunity later down the road. It was just Wendy and Kevin Hunter, and he asked, well, do you still want me to work with you? And clearly she went off about some stuff, but she eventually said yes. Okay. He stated during that time that she wasn't as strong as she needed to be. And I'm glad that he said that, because I'm like, yeah, clearly she wasn't as strong as she needed to be if she agreed that it would be helpful for you all to work with each other, when allegedly it appears that you are the cause of her demise when it comes to her health and substance abuse issues. Why would Wendy, who filed for a divorce, like, she put up with all of your stuff and just up until you got this girl pregnant, and finally she said enough is enough. She had been dealing with it for forever. Why would she still want to work with you to help provide you, your side piece, and your baby, your new baby, comfort, roof, water, food, table, food on the table, lavish trips, expensive bags? Like, what wife who was very in love with her husband? Y'all know, say what you want about Wendy. Y'all can say she wasn't the best person. Wendy did a lot of things with her mouth that I didn't like. But nobody cannot say that she did not love her husband and her son. She was madly in love with him. What would make you think that she would still want to work with you so that you can provide for the woman who destroyed her life? You know? And like, if she did tell you, okay, well, you know, maybe we should still work together, you later then stated about the same situation, she wasn't as strong as she needed to be at that time. Clearly she was out of her mind for her to feel like such a toxic person should still be around her. You know, that's what you call a trauma bond. When someone in your life is extremely toxic, they do you more harm than good, but you're so used to the crazy, you're so used to the toxicity, to where it's more of a comfort to keep it than to let it go. All right. Kevin stated that he had to save Wendy's life twice, since they've been divorced. He also said that Wendy is remorseful for a lot of things. Maybe she's remorseful for a lot of things that she's done personally. I hope she don't have a dollar, a cent, a dime of remorse when it comes to the marriage. Okay. Kevin had the audacity to call Wendy's Lifetime movie garbage. What? Garbage is some dry ass pancakes your side piece be making. Garbage is the barbershop. Garbage is every business that you got going on that ain't paying you enough money where you still trying to get money from Wendy. Okay. First of all, that Lifetime movie was thebomb.com. It was interesting. It was juicy. Everybody was talking about it. It was it. Wendy got it. You don't, Kevin. Wendy got it. That Lifetime movie was amazing. He called it garbage. He said that there were some things done in the movie that he hadn't even realized. He did bring up the fact that he says that Puffy, ran them out of New York and they ended up going to Philly, which happened to be the best thing for them. But he said that what nobody knows was when she was leaving New York to go to Philly, that she was suffering a miscarriage, at that time. But he said it was a blessing in disguise because that's when they had their son, Kelvin Jr. Kevin says that he has peace and clarity. Now that he's in Florida, he has good health, that he's opened 2 restaurants. He states that one of the times he had to save Wendy's life, This was during COVID. I guess she was in her apartment in a bad health state. He didn't say exactly what it was. He didn't say what the ailment was. He said that she had a manager that was in the apartment with her who was just going to let her die. He said, thank God for DJ Booth and the realtor that they shared to kind of sell some of the marital properties, called out to Kelvin Hunter and was like, yo, Wendy's in bad shape. Like, she gonna die. Like, she need help. Kevin said he told DJ Booth, why you calling me? Can't stand you. Because you're the father of y'all's son, and Kelvin needs his mama. Because clearly she's the one who had everything set in place to make sure that his college tuition and stuff is paid for. Don't seem like you had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? He said, why you calling me? So DJ Booth says, I don't know who else to call. So Kelvin was like, so I had to coordinate everybody to come get her, take her to the hospital. She had to have 2 blood transfusions. Why was the first thing you said to DJ Booth, why you calling me? Wendy's nothing to you. She don't matter to you. She wasn't your wife. What, you mad because she fired you from the show because you went and got somebody pregnant while you were married? Why you calling me? Really? Why are you still in her pocket? Why are you still trying to get her money? Why you sold this and you a hustler and you happy and Sharina is the best thing since molded bread? Why you calling Wendy's attorney in Wells Fargo trying to be in her business about her money and her accounts? The show is resolved, okay? So Kevin had his, I don't know if this was his financial attorney or whoever was in this meeting, in the interview with Kelvin Hunter, but he was like, he's never, had an opportunity to see really what was owed to him because he was in such a rush to get the divorce finalized. So he wanted, basically to move on with his life. So he just took whatever so he could just go ahead and be free. Be free. Be free. Please be free. Stop doing interviews about Wendy. Stop trying to find her money. Stop all of that and move on with your life and let her move on with hers. And you figure out a way, Mr. Hustler, Mr. Brooklyn, to get your own bag. So Kelvin and, we're going to say attorney, I guess he's attorney. He's like, yeah, we did a mediation. That was just a bust because Kevin is still owed this amount of money. And we're asking, where is Wendy's money? Wells Fargo is like, she ain't got no money. Don't come over here asking me no more questions. She ain't got no money. But Wells Fargo is not showing them proof of records, financial statements, nothing. And so, they were like, she has 22 accounts and we can't see anything. We can't see nothing. And she has 22 accounts. So basically, Kevin, this attorney or whoever, is trying to go back and forth with Wells Fargo to see how much money does Wendy have left. What does she have? What does she have? What does Sharina have? What does Sharina have? What does Sharina have? The show is dissolved. And I said this for 2 videos. I read a statement where it says that, and I'm paraphrasing, but basically, if Wendy is not doing a television show and the Wendy Williams show is no longer, that he either is not owed severance pay or it'll be modified, okay? The show is over. She don't have a TV show. She's smart. She's trying to do a podcast. So a lot of people in my comments are like, we was all upset at Wells Fargo, like, dang, how you gonna stronghold this woman's money? And that ain't right. But at the end of the day, was this a twist from Wendy herself? Because it is saving her from having to pay her ex-wife any money. Was this like a plot and Wendy's just like way smarter than all of us and she tricked everybody? Like, if so, I'm not mad. I am not mad. At the end of the day, her son's school still, being taken care of. He just got to go stay on campus. Nothing wrong with that. Staying on campus is fun. So at the end of the day, the son's still getting taken care of, but big ex-wife Kelvin Hunter is not getting nothing. So Kevin, I understand that you may have been played a big role in Wendy's success. We thank you for that. You were paid during that whole time that you worked for her, that you worked on the show. You were compensated heavily. So much so you was able to buy a 3-garage, big-ass house for you and your side piece, okay? The show is over. The marriage is over. It's over, all right? So I want you to take that hustler spirit that you always brag about and go find something to do. I want you to find something for Sharina to do, and y'all go live happily ever after. It's over. You got what you wanted. You got your side piece. You got your beautiful. Now, little girl's beautiful. She looks so cute, okay? I'm happy for you. Move on, all right? That's all I got to say about them. If you got time for the tea, come holler at me. All my commentary is alleged. All right. Bye.